Welcome to our first ever episode of Caffeinated Kid. I'm Laurah Guess, and this is
Karis Jacobs.
Soon to be Guess.
Yes, we're soon to be cousins. So.
Hint the name, Caffeinated Kid.
Okay.
Believe it or not, this is our first cup of coffee of the day.
You're first. This is my
second. Okay. So we just wrote down a few things. Karis is gonna read them because, like we said, this is our first. We don't really know where to start.
Yeah, so we're just gonna talk a little bit about how we met. First off, so we started going to the same
Co-op sort of thingy.
Yeah, and we played volleyball together. Actually, Laurah hated me at first.
Yeah. At first, still do.
And
okay. So where were we?
We're introducing ourselves.
Oh yeah. Where? Oh, you were saying we went to the same co-op. It was called. Well, we're not gonna say what it was called.
But yes, but we went to the same co-op and okay, yes. How did you what was your first impression of me?
Well, to be honest,
I've heard this before.
I was kind of like super shy back then, and like I didn't care if people were like super outgoing or anything. But Karis, she was like crazy. She was like,
okay, to be fair, I was the team captain of our volleyball team.
This is true.
So, but it was kind of my job to be that way.
And she was just a lot for me.
And I
loved her later on. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was judging her. And I was like, who is this super annoying girl? Little did I know
that we would soon become best friends and cousins.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm trying to think like when we got really close. I want to say it was like 2020 because COVID was happening, and we
wrote
started
a fire song.
Oh yeah, we wrote this really great song.
Yeah, we'll never hear that song. It's just too fire.
Yeah, it's just too good. Actually, you probably know it. It's already blown up all over.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So, I'm trying to think. Yeah. So COVID, we started doing Marco Polo, which if you know that app, it's like literally just like you talk to each other back and forth. You send videos. It's kind of like Snapchat, but just videos.
But like more homeschooled.
Yeah. We both homeschooled.
It's the homeschooled Snapchat.
It had those like voice filters. Do you remember that would make you sound like super squeaky or like super robotic or whatever?
Best thing ever.
Or like super like macho. It was called like Nacho Libre or something. No, macho.
Nacho Libre.
Great movie, but not what I meant to say. And yeah, and then I remember I heard Laura's music for the first time, and I was like, "You have to go on American Idol."
Which is actually funny because it was the song that I wrote for my now husband, but he had just broken up with me back then. So I was writing that song for him. I was like, listen to this. This guy was so stupid.
And she like pulled it up for me. And I was like, you have to go on American Idol. Like, I was like, you're so good, Laurah.
That song was so trash.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
I still to this day think that. September 9th, right?
Yeah, but I redid
Go
it.
listen.
It was
Selfless Pug?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Selfless Pug. I think that's what it's called. Because I didn't write the song,
so
I could plug. But, yeah, and then I moved to Nashville, and Laurah was still living in Kentucky. But we stayed besties, kind of.
Besties, really besties.
We went through our rocky parts.
Just once or twice.
Besties for the most part.
But hey, it made us stronger.
It was one-sided for a little bit there.
Anyway, so, what's next? But now, we're about to be cousins because she is about to marry my husband's cousin.
Yep.
Which I guess is my cousin.
Yeah, you always say that, but technically her cousin-in-law.
We're going to be cousins in like 4 months.
It's crazy.
4 months to pull up.
You
could be, but there's not enough room, so.
Yeah. Okay, next question. That's a little bit about how we know each other and stuff like that. So we're doing like a little Q&A just to like get to know us and all of that stuff. So the first question, lighthearted, what's a weird food combination that you like and you're not ashamed of?
You go first.
Oh. I don't know if I have any weird food combinations.
No, you definitely do.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I feel like I like very normal things.
I feel like there was something recently, or used to when we used to send like Marco Polos, and you would make it, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Tuna and crackers I made all the time.
People might think that's pretty weird.
I don't think tuna and crackers is weird. I feel like that's the most white girl thing I could eat. You know what you like? Those mixed salads with tuna, but they're actually so good.
So good.
But tuna, I feel like canned tuna and something is just always kind of weird. But I like canned tuna. I just...
Have you ever tried white tuna?
I thought all tuna was white. Oh, pink. Is there pink tuna?
No. Carson just told me.
Not us in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, by the way,
this
we
isn't
are
sponsored,
in the kitchen.
Imagine our first sponsor was a tuna can.
I would be so proud. Okay, also, by the way, these are like chairs. 3 chairs put together with a blanket over it. We will invest in a couch.
To invest in a
love couch. Love seat.
A love couch.
But anyways, yeah, we're in the kitchen because that's the vibes.
The funny thing though
white.
is if anyone's listening to this that's not watching, we're just
okay, yeah,
talking about the kitchen, but
you should probably watch.
Yeah. See everything.
Solid white.
That's kind of always ever.
I thought the other one was light. Solid light, and there's white. I hate the white kind. Carson went to the store and he accidentally got me white.
I think the white kind is more.
We'll have to eat it later.
Wait, let me see.
Oh, really?
Maybe not.
You're pushing my hand.
Wait, I want to see. Okay, but this has all these ingredients. I just like the ones with tuna and water.
Mm.
Anyways, weird food combinations that I like. Okay, I will say I had this one thing. I'm trying to think. Sometimes, okay, I used to do this all the time, but I would I would make grilled cook ground beef, and then I'd put like caramelized onions on top, and then I'd do sweet potato on the side, and I loved that. But I feel like some people might think that's weird.
I think that's a little weird.
Okay, so
but
you think it's weird? Slay.
I'd eat it though. Sounds good, but it's weird.
You'd eat anything.
Big Mac? You calling me Big Mac?
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel like
you'd eat anything.
I would too. I just feel like we're not picky eaters. Oh,
Carson yesterday was like, "Have you eaten today, Laura?" And I was like, "Honey, I ate tomorrow." And I ate yesterday. I ate enough for both of us. I don't have that problem anymore. Used to when Missy was... Oh, right. I have a daughter, by the way. She's napping, so shh. But...
You're telling them to shh.
Anyways, whenever she was really little... Well, she's only 2 months old, but when she was, like, newborn, I, like, couldn't do anything. So I would, like, go all day without eating. So that's why he was asking. Anyways, my weird food. It's definitely that banana thingy. It's banana, mayonnaise. You cut the banana down. Shh. Don't judge it till you try it. Okay, on one podcast we had to do where we try weird foods.
I'm never trying banana with mayonnaise.
You will.
I literally might gag.
Okay, so it's banana, you cut it down the middle.
And you're telling me mine were weird.
You put mayonnaise on it, and then you put peanuts on it. Sorry. It's...
Laura, that is actually the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of.
It's good. My dad, he came up with that recipe. No, I think he didn't come up with it, but he showed it to me. Childhood favorite. Anyways.
Okay, next question. That is very strange. What's the funniest thing you've ever done for a crush? Oh, I have many.
You don't want to hear them?
Too many. You've done weird things?
Oh, of course. Who has?
I feel like I probably heard some of them. Once I wrote a song
Wait,
not with you, not for
okay,
that one that
okay.
you're thinking of. But when I was 7, I had this crush on a 17-year-old boy. Okay, I was shooting way out my league. But I was convinced that I was going to make it happen. And so I got one of those cassette tapes.
Oh my.
And I recorded a song on it with no music. I was just singing my heart out. Once I wrote a letter to my crush and I kissed a spot and then I circled where I kissed and I told him to kiss there. Like, so we were having our kiss. I'm trying to think what else.
Low-key creepy.
Okay, well, he did it, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
try it. You never know.
You could find the love you realize.
I'm trying to think what else. I didn't have to try for Kindle.
Honestly, it was the other way around.
Love him to death, but I didn't have to try, which is how you want it.
It should be that way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Okay, well, this is more of a recent thing when, like, Carson was getting back with me, and I was, like, crushing on him. I was always crushing on him, but I was trying to, like, play hard to get. I would go on Instagram and, like, go to someone's story. So he has a story, right? And here's someone else's story. I would click that story and then, like, slide so he doesn't see that I ever viewed it, but I just wanted to see what he posted so that I'd play, like, hard to get. So he was like,
funny.
Wow, she never viewed my story.
Have you guys ever talked about that? Like, has he said?
No. He doesn't know I did
That's
that.
funny.
I did that multiple times.
I bought an app once where I could see, like, who was looking at my profile to see if any of my crushes were looking at my profile.
Is that,
and
like,
they were.
legit?
Yeah.
Oh, I can never trust things if they're, like,
Well, I feel
real
like
or
if you're
not.
paying, I feel like it.
Oh, you were paying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I was invested. I was invested.
I'm trying to think of another one. I definitely did some other... Oh, this was another one with Carson. We were at church, and he came to visit, and he was like... It's when we were not dating. I think it was, like, a year after he had broken up with me. And we were leaving church, and he was leaving. And I'd already gone out to the car, and so I waited till he was about to leave. And then I went back inside and then went out that door and, like, acted like I didn't see him, but he obviously saw me. And then he's like, "Oh, bye, Laura." And I was like, "Oh, bye. I didn't even see you there." So funny. I'm sure there's many more, but I can't think of them. Can't think of them right off the top of my head.
Oh, my word. The things we do for crushes. I did many more that I can't even think of.
We might have to save those, like, think of them.
Yeah.
And then come back on the next episode and tell them. Because I know they're going to be funny.
Oh, for sure. I was a boy crazy when I was a kid.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
She used to send Marco Polo.
Are you really gonna expose me like that?
Do you not want me to?
No, it's
pretty
okay.
funny.
You can tell.
She'd be like crying about some boy, and she'd be like, just I wish I still had the video. Funny. Okay.
It was definitely a fake cry too.
Oh yeah, no, that's the funny thing. It was fake, and so, but I played along.
And then I'd be like, Verity, go away.
Verity.
Like my little sister.
Yeah,
would walk in and I'd be like,
she'd be like bawling her eyes out and then be like, Verity, go away.
Oh, I'm sure too, like I posted things on like Instagram, like private stories or whatever, with just that person on.
Oh, definitely,
or whatever. Yeah. I don't know, just funny things
funny.
like that. Okay, what's one word you say way too much? Literally. Or like.
Literally, or yeah, like
That's so easy. I've started saying.
I say no a lot.
I've started saying like TBH or LOL, like abbreviations, and it's bad. Like my brother is giving me such a hard time.
Millennial, no. I feel like.
But like Kendall said something the other night, and I was like LOL, and I was like,
Who
like
am I?
Okay, what's a random thought you've had this week? Oh, I had one.
I actually thought about this. Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
So, this is random, but I just thought about this and I was like, this kind of makes sense. Super random. But, you know how, like, babies have pacifiers or, like, a blanket or something they're, like, attached to and it comforts them? I feel like people that are grown up and they, like, collect salt shakers or, like...
You know, people who collect salt shakers.
Yeah. Or, like, collect...
I know, like, bottle caps and things
bottle
like that.
caps, anything.
Coins.
Like, whatever it is that they're collecting, like, cards or... I feel like when they were children, they were probably the kids that were like attached to something. And so like now that they're older, they're still attached to something that comforts them in a way, but it's like a grown-up version of it. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's just a thought that I've had.
But I was that way. Like I was.
Do you have anything that you're like attached to?
Yes.
That you collect and stuff?
No.
Oh.
But I think your theory is accurate. I just don't. But I had a blankie that I was like, literally, my parents made me stuff it in a Build-A-Bear. And the amount of times I cut that bear open to get that blankie out. It's got this like stitch in the back because like the amount of times my parents like stitched it back up. My thought, okay, this is like deeper, so maybe it's like too deep. But
no, never.
I was thinking about people who are like,
just make sure you don't.
Oh, sorry. People who are like super insecure. Mm-hmm. If you think about it, like the people who are really insecure, like no amount of outside affirmation makes them feel any better.
Yeah.
So like,
true that.
Like if you were like, oh, I'm so ugly, and I was like, Laura, no, you're not. Like you're so beautiful, whatever. Then you would be like, no, I'm not. Like, and it wouldn't make you believe it. That just shows how self-centered we are, because like we only care what we think about ourselves. We only care what we see in the mirror. We don't care what like other people say.
No matter how much
they say it. Like we literally have to like what we see.
And me and Karis have talked about this before. Like how many times have we like, this is kind of unrelated but kind of not. But like you'll take a picture. This is just weird. Like how this happens. You'll take a picture from like, say today, and then we're like, oh, that looks so ugly. And like a week later,
look at it,
and you're like, oh, I don't look that bad.
And then you end up posting it, and you're like, this is kind of hot. Okay. I'm just joking. I've never.
I just think that's so weird how that happens. Like,
I feel like.
But yeah, that's true too. Like we are self-centered.
I am. Okay, what's a fashion trend you hate to admit you love, and one you actually hate?
Okay, one I actually hate is the bubble skirts.
What is that?
You don't know what the bubble skirts are.
Are they the ones that like
want to
curl
even
in?
like. Yeah, they're like, they look like diapers.
Oh, okay. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Or like,
I haven't seen many people wear them.
Really?
Yeah.
At the beach, I saw some. And if you go to like play pickleball, people are wearing them. They look so ugly.
Well, okay, I'm gonna name two because one I don't hate to admit, but I just love is the barrel jeans right now. I cannot get enough of them. I love the overall barrel jeans.
I hate those.
Actually,
like you look bow-legged.
No, because the people who have no curves or like no hips, like it gives you.
It doesn't give you hip like curve on your hip. It gives you curve on your knees.
I love them. Like
those like barrel shorts that you have. Are those what those are?
A-line.
Those are cute.
Yeah.
But the jeans, I don't know.
I love the jeans.
Maybe
but you
like
have
somewhere
to get them
in the middle.
Because they tend to run short on your, so they land high.
I've only seen like the capris looking ones.
Okay, so I like to get the long ones from Abercrombie that are like very, and then the overalls are cute too. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I love that style.
I haven't seen the overalls. But.
And then one that I'm kind of ashamed to admit is, I'm trying to think.
Wait, wasn't that your...
That was the one I'm not ashamed to admit.
Oh, okay.
And then one I actually hate.
Oh. Okay.
I did a bonus one.
Okay.
Because I wanted to say that. One that I actually hate. Oh. Okay. One that I'm a little ashamed to admit is the really long shorts. Like the really long shorts.
I love them.
Like I think they're so good. I don't know that I could ever pull them off.
It sounded like you just said, they're so gay.
No, they're so cute. But I don't know if I could ever pull them off. But I see girls wearing them with like cute tanks or whatever. I'm like, that is so cute. Like
I have some that I thrifted. You can try them on if you want. But I've only worn them when I was pregnant. And like I wore my like long sweatshirt, which was cute. But also I was pregnant. So I haven't worn it since. So I don't know if it will look cute on me now.
Okay, and then one that I hate, just because I think it's so... I just don't like it. Like, I wouldn't like it on me, and I'm not saying I don't like it on anybody, but I just don't like the trend, is you know how you have the, like, it's not a romper, but they're, like, athletic, they're not dresses, but they're, like, the tight, like, one piece. What are those called? Where they're, like, short and top. What is it called? Like,
it's
shorts,
like a matching set, but it's like...
No, it's like a one piece.
Oh.
But it's like
wait,
tight,
I used to have one?
Top shorts. You might have had one. But I don't like the long pant ones. I like the short ones.
long pant ones.
Yes, but you look cute
but
again, you were pregnant.
Okay, yeah, I only wore when I was pregnant.
I like those while you're pregnant because I think you can, like, dress it up cute and it, like, fits the bump really well. But, like, you have to have, like, a very specific, like, body type to pull that off if you're not pregnant.
I definitely wouldn't be wearing it when I was not pregnant, just because, I mean, you wear what you want.
Yeah.
But I'm very much like...
Yeah. That's how I feel, too.
Okay, wait, what's my ashamed to admit I like? Baby doll dresses. A lot of people don't like those, but
I love them.
I love baby doll dresses.
And puff sleeves.
Puff sleeves. Yes. Okay, what's the next question? Ow, my butt. I'm like right in this thing.
Okay, I like that creamer.
Shaking.
Okay, if your life were a movie, what would it be called and who would play you? Okay, actually I have this written down in my notes.
Oh, I didn't even think about any of these.
Okay.
Poop.
Well, I didn't think about it either, but Kendall and I were talking about this the other night.
Actually, I think I have a...
And so if we were a movie, I don't know what it would be called, but he would play Brandon Sklenner, and I would play Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox, Monica from Friends. Have you ever seen Friends?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm not a type A person, but I have a lot of Monica's traits.
Yeah.
And I think that he says, like, I'm like her, kind of.
Yeah.
And, like, I have the dark hair, things like that. But I don't know what the title would be called. Probably just Chaos. I'm just...
Yeah. Mine would probably be fly by the seat of my pants. Because never have I ever been like, I'm going to do this. Everything that I said I was going to do, I didn't do. Or I did some, but not in the way that I wanted to.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I have to get everything done in the right order. I'm such a creature of habit that, like, anything out of my routine is, like, stresses me out.
I just like to... It stresses me out to have, like,
a schedule.
I mean, like, I'll have a schedule, but, like...
I think also different seasons of life apply for that.
It would definitely be Flying by the Seat of My Pants. That would be my title name.
Flying by the Seat.
Carson would probably play... A lot of people have said he looks like the guy that plays on the Kissing Booth. The main guy.
Really?
But, like, with dark hair.
Okay.
And then, I don't think but I don't know who, like, personality-wise, I don't know who he would be. And I don't know who I would be. I don't really know a lot of actresses' names or actors.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of someone who would play you.
Dora. Just to be honest.
Oh, wait. But the actor that plays Dora, the actor that plays Dora is, like, I don't think I think
she's Latino.
Are you talking Latino. About race? Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Are we allowed to? I think we You're not American, so.
I'm trying to think.
I
don't really know, to be honest.
Okay, then next question. What's your go-to comfort show?
Little House on the Prairie. All day long.
Okay, comfort show, Gilmore Girls, or Heartland for me.
Heartland. I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, I started watching it. I do like Little House on the Prairie.
Just kidding. I'm thinking of Love Comes Softly.
Oh, I haven't seen that. But Little House on the Prairie too. That's a comfort show for me. So those three, I can watch those with, like, in the background, and, like, it's just like there's nothing in it. It's just like, very lighthearted.
Well,
Gilmore Girls. But
some of them. Oh, are you talking about Gilmore Girls?
Gilmore Girls, Heartland, and Little House on the Prairie. There are some episodes in Little House on the Prairie and Heartland where I'm like wow. But okay.
Sorry. Fun fact: we almost named this podcast after Little House on the Prairie, but then we decided not to.
Yeah, because we both grew up watching it, and
just would be the vibes.
We already kind of went over what our first impression was. What's a hill you would die on no matter what you did not just whip?
So do the nay-nay. Do it.
No, I'm not doing the nay-nay. I don't even know how to do the nay-nay.
It just...
You just did it for me.
I just nay-nayed like my boys nay-nayed. That's like a horse. Okay.
What's a hill you would die on?
What does that mean? Like a literal hill?
Like, no, like something that you would...
Like a literal? When you put that question there, I thought of a literal hill.
No, like a hill you would die on is like an
like
opinion you would stand for no matter what. I mean, it could be lighthearted. It doesn't have to be like...
Yeah. Man.
This is hard for me. I actually probably have a lot.
I do too.
I'm like a very opinionated person. And
Same.
like very stubborn. Like I don't really change my mind about things. One that I will never probably change my mind on. Long distance relationships are superior.
Facts.
And I have so many reasons why. Number one, nobody gets to know each other better than a long distance couple because you spend so much time talking.
Yeah.
So much time talking. Like my fiance and I, before we met, we talked for a month over the phone. And like I felt like I knew him so well when I met him. And then also like over our year and a half of being together, like I just feel like I know him like so much better than I would if we were in person because a lot of your dates are just talking, whereas like if you're in person, a lot of your dates are like going out and doing things and like activities and stuff. And then also like it forces you to kind of like get to know their family better because you spend time at their family's house.
Yeah. And then when you see each other, you're forced to cram everything in and like
and you're being very intentional. Yeah. Like you're being super intentional with when you're with that person. So like so many reasons why. Yeah. That's probably one hill I would die on.
That's good.
But I have a lot of opinions about things. I'm like so opinionated about everything.
I'm trying to think of like a good one. Honestly, mine's kind of... No, mine's not the same as yours. But it's like the same as in like relationship-wise. But probably getting married young. A lot of people before we got married, they were like, don't get married young. Or people just on social media too. Like, don't get married young. Don't have kids young. Why would I not start my life with the person that I love and want to spend the rest of my life with? Why would I wait till later?
Right.
Why would I not?
Well, I do think it's like somewhat subjective because like there are some people who I would not recommend getting married young.
I mean, like, I'm just talking about if you found the person that you love.
Want to marry.
If you don't love that person and like you're not ready to get married, don't. But don't just wait because people are saying wait till you have enough money. Wait till you blah blah blah. Obviously, don't like go if you have like don't get married if you have like $2 in the bank. But
I would. But I'd say even then, like get married. I think you have to be willing to work hard. For it. But yeah, actually, I totally agree with you because I feel like I don't know. Like I had an experience at work the other day where I was telling somebody, they were like, "What's your story? Like, why are you in Memphis? Blah blah." And I kind of like shared with them that I moved here because I'm getting married and like moving here in December and I wanted to get my life started. Blah blah. And he was like, "You're 20. Like, why are you getting married?" And I was like, "Well, you know, found my person." Like, trying to explain it. And he's like, "Why the heck would you do that?" And blah blah. And he was like, "I know I'm being judgmental, but..." And I was like, you know, it's fine. Like, I get it. It kind of goes against like societal standards these days. But honestly, I feel like so many people are getting married young now too. Yeah, in our circle. Yeah, in our circle, I guess. Yeah. But I guess it also depends on like what group you're in. Like if you're homeschooled and a Christian, you're probably getting married young. Count your days because yeah, I would say don't prolong it too, just because like there isn't really a reason to prolong it. Like if you're willing to put in the work and you want to spend your life with that person, like obviously I think be wise about like who you're marrying, but yeah, I agree with you on that hill. Let's die on that hill together. With our husbands. Get a gravestone next to each other. We're chill.
Goodness.
In Kentucky?
Oh, of course.
Okay, share something the Lord has been showing you this week. Honestly, okay, something, and this is like something I've always felt like is true for me, but lately I think sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this and this, like listen to music or like not pray or, you know, like just kind of watch movies that have a lot of stuff in it, and I'm like, it's fine, like as long as, you know, whatever, I don't live my life like that. But then the other day I was listening to this music and it was like, I was like, wow, this is dirtier than I thought it was. And I was kind of like realizing, like, I think our lives as Christians should be resemble that in every way, like what we listen to, what we watch, etc. And so I kind of was like, maybe like when I had the time to listen to my own music, I should be more conscious. Like, I don't think you always have to listen to worship music, but like making sure that the music you're listening to is like clean and like what you're watching is not highly like graphic, things like that. I just think it's like important to not be like, because I think a lot of us are like, I would say our culture is very like desensitized to that kind of stuff. And yeah, I would just say like that's one that this week particularly.
And a lot of times like you don't even realize how much it is having an effect on you
until like kind of after a while you're like, oh, I haven't been spending so much time like in the Word or whatever. And like
even like with friends too, like how they say with friends, like your kind of friends that you have, even if you don't live the same kind of life that they live, they will
influence you. You know, like
the kind of friends that you have says a lot about who you are and how your heart is.
Well, and something, sorry.
No, go ahead.
But we were at church. I don't even know if you were there that Sunday or if you guys were out of town. But at church, they were saying, the sermon was like about like, if somebody like followed you around for a day or like used your life as an example for like what a Christian should be like, would they find like Christ in that?
That's
and I was like,
what I was
so
no, go for it. No, go.
Yeah, I would just say like that for me was like, oh my word, like I don't know that my life would, like, I mean in some ways sure, like people would be like, oh, it's a little different, but like not in every way, like it's not like, oh, like everything she does is for the glory of like the Lord. So these pants, thanks.
You need that though.
I need that.
Okay, mine is kind of like what she was saying, like if people followed you around. It seems like in every podcast I've been listening to and everything I've been reading in like my daily devotion, or like when we went to the beach last week, me and my sister-in-law Scarlett, we went to a church and they were literally talking about that. So I feel like the Lord has definitely been showing that to me, like if someone followed me around, would they think, oh, like she's a Christ follower, could they see that by my fruits, and like would they want what I have, or would they just be like, oh, she's just another, you know, whatever. Because and the Bible talks about that, like you can invite like people to church and stuff and like to Bible studies, but a lot of times people aren't going to be very open to that more than they would if you're like, hey, let's just go on a walk, and then they see the way that you're acting and how joyful you are, and then they want.
So I feel like the difference between like evangelizing, like I'm not against evangelizing, but I think like a lot of the time we talk about like, oh, you should preach the gospel to people and all that stuff. Like a lot of people are going to be more closed-minded to that than if you're just like nice to people,
because it doesn't even seem as like personal either.
Like, and they're like, okay, now you're just preaching at me. Like I don't feel comfortable having which some people do, but like I feel like sorry, some people, I'm just realizing now that we're both barefoot and that's just making me so uncomfortable.
We'll put socks on next time.
I actually thought about that.
I did too, and then I forgot.
But like I just think that like lives should reflect.
Yeah.
Because like you can even think about it. Like it was funny. Like somebody at work the other day was like talking about me because I had like had a weird interaction with a customer, and was like. They were like, oh, we just felt so bad because she's just so innocent, blah, blah. They were, like, talking about me like I'd never lived a life. But, which I was, like, thankful that they saw that in me instead of, like, oh, she's probably, like, you know.
A lot of times, too, like, I get, like, kind of insecure when people say stuff like that. I'm like, wait a minute. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Exactly. I was, like, I was kind of glad that, like, that was what they saw in me as opposed to, like, you know, she's probably okay with that. You know, like, things like that. So anyways, that's good. Okay, then you put hot takes on there.
Ooh, hot takes.
Hot takes. So
I think what I had in mind was we're reading hot takes. You need to make sure that your phone's
it's about
charged next time.
Yeah. That's weird. Is there a charger?
Is it?
Okay, these are our relationship hot takes.
Okay.
One of us is married, one of us is not. So.
And also one has a baby. So, just kidding. We've actually... Okay, anyways, where was it that I just read? It's okay to sleep in separate beds for a better night's rest and a healthier relationship.
I think it depends on the situation. I wouldn't make a habit of it.
Exactly. Like I just said, if Missy was, like, crying her eyes out and Carson had to work a ton, like, say it was, like, wintertime and he has to get up at 4 to go shovel snow and stuff, I would probably say, yeah, we're gonna sleep in separate rooms. Or if Missy's, like, needing more sleep and his alarm goes off, and he doesn't, like, wake up.
Yeah, I would say that's okay, but I would say not to make a habit out of it, because I think that, like, yeah, I agree.
Never done that, but not to say we never will. Okay,
don't
pick one.
Okay, I like this one. You don't need to be 100% happy with yourself before you can find a partner.
Yes.
You agree with that?
I agree.
I agree as well.
I think that's kind of, like, selfish in a way. Like, if you're just, like...
Also, I don't think anyone's ever 100% happy with themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think... Especially because, like, a relationship itself is supposed to grow both people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're 100% happy with yourself, you're going to go into that relationship prideful.
Yeah.
And also thinking that the person you're with needs to be 100% happy with themselves. And the reality of our society is that nobody is 100% happy with themselves. Mm-hmm. So I agree with that.
Yeah. Stop talking badly about your partner to your friends.
I agree.
Yeah, you should never, like,
I don't think
talk badly.
your friends should ever know, like, about your relationship issues.
Yeah. Like, if you need someone, like, another party to come in, maybe go to counseling or something. But
I would say...
talk to your friends about
Also, it depends on the degree of the issue. Like, if you guys had a fight because he didn't rub your back last night or something, like, nobody needs to know that. Like, I don't know, that's a dumb one, but...
Yeah.
Like, because,
like,
the marriage is not fights
you
all the time.
And your friend. But
yeah.
it's...
And if you bring another person... I heard this one thing one time. I'm totally gonna botch it. But, like, if you put a bad taste in your family's mouth, or, like, family or friends... that bad taste isn't going to go away just because you guys worked on it.
Yeah.
You're a lot more forgiving to your partner because you have a relationship with that person, but your family's going to be have a lot harsher of a view on things because they're protective, which, as they should be, but, like, you shouldn't, like, let your family and your friends' opinions determine what happens in your relationship, because your relationship is between you and your partner.
Facts.
So.
Facts. Is it your turn?
Yeah. Fights are not inherently bad. A lack of fighting can mean one partner is walking on eggshells.
I'm sorry, read that again. I don't know that.
Fights are not inherently bad. A lack of fighting can mean one partner is walking on eggshells. I agree. I don't think fighting is bad. No. I think fighting, like, if you're going, like, tooth and nail with each other and, like, fighting, I think you should look at how you handle conflict, but I don't think fighting is bad. Like, having disagreements and arguments, that's natural, and also that's how you learn about each other. Like,
I think now, I don't know. I wouldn't say I think there's a difference between fighting and arguing. There's a fly. Arguing's not bad, but fighting, like, I don't know, like getting super angry at each other and like, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. Shouldn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sometimes it does, but just like learn from it and like.
But I don't think fighting should be like.
But I think arguing needs to happen so that you can figure things out.
Because like if you never experienced conflict or an argument before you got married, then you would be like, what's happening? Like, I don't necessarily think that if you're not fighting, it means that your partner's walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
I just think it means that like you're maybe your partner is I think it probably means both of you are probably afraid of conflict. Mm-hmm. That's what I would guess. Because both people are going to have issues with the other person. So I don't think it's a one-sided thing. I think it just means...
Yeah. Are you looking at what I'm typing? I'm distracted. Okay.
Don't over-communicate. Endless discussion can mask a core misalignment, and sometimes it's better to cool down and talk later.
I think it depends on the personality. Like, if y'all both are, like, okay with figuring it out then, that's what's best for you, then go for it. But I think a lot of times it's better to just, like, take a few seconds to breathe.
I think it just depends. Totally.
Like,
I think don't over-communicate. I think sometimes people are like, but this, and like, I do this sometimes. I'm like, I connect it to every pain in my life, and I'm like, you're just like, just like falling apart. And if you over communicate, sometimes that can just like be so irrelevant, and now you're like, we're not even making progress in this conversation anymore.
Also, that can happen when you're like bottling things up and you just keep sweeping stuff under the rug instead of talking about it right then. And then when you do have an argument, you just like everything at once, and then you get into a big fight. Same.
Guilty. Guilty as charged.
Do we have anything else on the thing? So,
well, this was our first episode, so it was kind of all over the place, but we just wanted to kind of see, how it went, and wanted to share with you guys just a little bit about who we are and what we're doing. But we would love, we don't know if we'll have any listeners. You might be my mom or something. Mom. But if you have any suggestions for what we do, we talked about doing some Reddit advice for people who are...
You could write in and, like, it could be, like, advice, or it could be just, like...
Comment.
Yeah. It could be literally anything, and we'll talk about it, or we'll, like... If you have something you want us to talk about, or if you have, like... You want to send something in without... Sorry, I just got distracted. What was I saying?
Like, you can send something in.
Or we won't say who you are or anything. So.
But we'll think about ideas of, like, what our next podcast will be. But, yeah, we just like to talk.
We love to talk.
And we make each other laugh. So it's sometimes chaotic and sometimes really fun. So, we'll have a good time. Okay. So, if you liked our podcast, go ahead, subscribe, like, listen. It'll be on Spotify, YouTube.
We might make a little TikTok page. I don't know yet.
Instagram.
We're probably gonna make an Instagram.
So yeah, if you liked it and you have any ideas, suggestions, or constructive criticism. This is our first podcast we've ever done, so
we'll take all the advice.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching / listening, and we will see you next time.
Caffeinated Kid out.
Oh dear.
Bye.